price action was not really good. Not good at all. Terrible for altcoins. Silvergate screwed, closing up shop. And I would imagine that has something to do with altcoins selling off. But I mean, not really anything new. It's just kind of more formal now, right, about SI. And Bitcoin broke the channel. Let's go to it. Good to see y'all. I don't know. Maybe we should just do that, you know, like for a brief 30 seconds, stream starts in full screen. It's like a formal hello. And then we go to the chart. So like this is the channel I'm talking about. You broke that little demand line from the 18th of January. And now you just daily candle close, the lowest daily candle close Bitcoin's seen since February 10th. So we're talking about virtually 28-day lows, maybe 26 because of the leap year. And that's the right, the level. I mean, you figured could have been the next support, and if it breaks, your target's probably $20,000 here. So this is that bad action magnet move level, right? And I know you could talk about it maybe going down to like 21,400, but it's like a $200 range, like 21.4, 21.6. Below that, it's 20K. So that means like max downside from here if this doesn't hold, right? 8 to 10% downside on Bitcoin. That means probably 20 to 30% downside on all altcoins. So yeah, things were starting out okay for the stock market, and then they started reversing later in the day. So that's your Bitcoin daily breakdown. Unfortunate, right? Ethereum, lowest daily candle close confirmed since the 13th of February, and I think the target's $1,500. Looking at a 4-hour, looking at the range, right? The range, you know, between I mean, that's 1,500, right? The lows from January. And more tests in February, and soon to be tested again. Or get it, man. Like if it breaks 1,500, then you got 1,420, which is a very real. I mean, that's mega, dude. That's the previous cycle, the 2018 top. It has never been formally back tested as support since it rebroke it on the 13th of January. So there could be a test in store. Things get frothy, bearishly frothy, right? And again, this is just mild so far, Bitcoin, Ethereum. You're gonna wonder, is this like last points of supply? Am I looking at last points of supply here? Some distribution, up thrust after distribution, sign of weakness. Oh man, I hope not. So anyway, 1,500, then 1,420, then 1,350. Those are your levels. Okay. I wouldn't say that there's necessarily any sort of edge on the 4-hour right now to save you. On Ethereum, I didn't look at Bitcoin on the 4-hour. 4-hour, nothing yet. No, gosh dang, nothing, dude. We had identified that local consolidation. I guess you're still in that for now, but again, I think it's about the horizontal line at 21.5. Below 21.5 is again 8 to 10% downside. Okay. And then BNB, just knocking them out, right? Knocking them out, the big ones. Surprisingly held up. Way better than many others. Still at 286 as it was the past 5 days in a row. Still sitting at the 200-day simple moving average 5 days in a row. No movement, man. Frozen asset. Frozen crypto right now. Below 297, you would think, eventually 258. But this level is still being defended by the buyers for now. Oh yeah, YFI wrecked. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. That'll happen. That'll happen. It broke out too. It's just bad macro will do it. SI stuff will do it. But we'll look at it, of course. We're going to look at these damage assessment, right? Again, good to see y'all on a Wednesday. It's hump day. And then it looks like some of the altcoins presented and created their own little humps on the sell-off today. Yikes. Okay. BNB. It's really almost never anything to look at. The weekly argument for a big retrace is going to remain valid until 225 is taken out. If you fall below 225 for real, you don't even want to know. Some of y'all do know because we used to talk about it when these levels were being tested. But again, wow, a flat-lined coin. Same price it was at in January. Same price it was at December, November, October, September. Same price it was at August of last year. Same price as at May of last year. Freaking just dead, dude. Oh my God. Okay, but there is another, and it was surprisingly XRP that did well today. Ended up on the day 2.32%. Tested the 200-day simple moving average for the first time since 22nd February. Nothing really to ride home about yet. I think the time to be maybe popping some champagne is when there's a real concerted breakout above 42 cents. Until then, it's just another lower high locally. And there's just, again, you just can't be that excited about even it being up today. I mean, of course, I would rather have XRP up 2.3% versus being down 12% like REN, right? But okay, all you can do is look at the weekly and understand what's here. 4 days to go till this close, and it's still valid. This argument began the argument for holding, in summer of last year, June, July of last year. Confirmed the bottom, and it's still valid, man. It's just very little price action for a long time in crypto. Surprised you're still here. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Oh my God, man. It's sad though, right? Something like XRP where, it's up, I don't know, from that level, it's up 17%. That's pretty garbage. Because you had all these other coins out there that, there were similar inflection points, were double bottoming, whatever, and they went up 50 to 200%. And this one's up 18%, maybe 25% at its highest. That's pretty garbage, man. But with all these massive pullbacks going on, XRP is remaining stoic and just not collapsing. So good for it. So you're taking the good with the bad, I guess. Or kind of the bad with the bad. I don't know. All right. Those are the big four. Let's take a look at Cardano, because it's somehow a large crypto market cap still. Don't know how. And the continuation of obliteration. Lowest daily candle close confirmed on Cardano really since the 8th or the 9th of January. It's pretty cool. A lot of these coins had arguments for mega retraces on the weekly and upside, and then the alone anomaly was Cardano that was just still completely bearish trend, completely amazing bearish variables were set up for more downside, and it's happening. It's weird, man. Think about, we just looked at XRP. Wow, 886 double bottom on the weekly. Testing and holding support 2 times over the course of 6+ months. Dang, that's a compelling argument for a more significant retrace in time. And you look at Cardano, you can't say anything about XRP that you can say on Cardano. Cardano's complete garbage, technically. All right, Hoskinson son, good heart, good person, libertarian. I dig it, right? But his coin, wow. And, that's the same thing with Ethereum, kind of confirmed a bottom a little bit, right? From, in a 6-month period. Bitcoin kind of had a higher low double bottom in hindsight, and then many other altcoins with those nice double bottom type 2 returns at completion zones of harmonics, right? And then this one just nothing.
When next, Scott Carney stream?
So low 5,000. Thanks for the Australian. Wait, yeah, the Australian super chat. When next, Scott Carney stream? Good question. Well, it's kind of been the reason I haven't been doing it has been contingent on my internet setup on the far end of my penthouse side, and just the main issue is just kind of getting internet speed adequate enough in there to where I can do it. I mean, I guess I could do it now, so maybe I'll hit him up and we can just do a little, I'll come on his stream and we'll hang out and stuff. I think it'll be a little bit more difficult having him on my stream. Right now, where I'm at, it's not like a studio, it's like kind of an open space, but I think we could probably do it. Getting there finally. Not quite though. Still some more work to be done. But my couch came in today. It's beautiful. It's like an actual living room now. I'm so happy. It feels like home. Where would you find the Discord, dude? Oh wait, did I not pin it? Oh my god. Posted it. Excuse me. There is the Discord. Oh yeah. Tip jar is not reset. My bad. Let me reset it. There we go. Hold on.
QNT hit like the exact target you said yesterday lol. But anyway, where do you think the LTC retrace might end up?
So Rob, man, thanks for the 1542 super chat. That's so specific for a super chat. You had to like literally type that in. Were you just like, thank you, dude. We'll look at it. Anything above $66 is okay, but that means you could have a lot of downside potential, right, on the retrace. So might as well just look at it. Kind of in that limbo before the index funds. So Litecoin, yeah. It's so crazy, man. Hits that 105 and says bye-bye. Not a good candle close because it was a low.
Look at this. We're getting a little SP 500 dump to start today. I wonder what's happening in Europe. Or Europe. More so Tokyo would be a better way to say that. Interesting. See how much this dropped right now.
So that's where the retrace could take you. And again, it's not my opinion. It's just reality. It's just look left. Up, down, up, down.
8-point drop. Wow. That would have been a minimum of $400 right there off of that trade.
General consensus area.
Everybody loves crypto, but I'm telling you, the S&P 500 moves, and it moves a lot.
It's all about levels, man. So you just broke one level, and there's
I can make more money on the S&P 500
you go down to
just ripping out $25 a shot in one day than I could probably in 2 days on Bitcoin. Anyway, I decided probably more in a week than in a week, possibly. Maybe we'll give this a shot right here. Quick little entry to start the day.
I have concerns because it could be going to the next level, and it's because of history that I draw that conclusion. So I don't
Slightly dangerous, but
get back above it tomorrow, today, whatever.
Let's see if we can figure it out.
You gotta be careful because there could be a 20% downside just based on the next.
All right. And I'm missing my shot. Okay, come on. Let's see if I can get one in at 89. 89. Come on, baby. Give it to me. You're right there.
Litecoin sitting at 33.5. Well,
still my fucking position.
Not ever sold yet, meaning it wouldn't be weird.
Ah, man, come on. There we go. All right, now let's get this. Dude, let's get the stop loss in fast. This thing can be dangerous, so don't mess around with your stop losses. 6.25.
Do a stream, which I think.
Oh, I got to do this. I'm going to have to go even lower. 4.75. Come on, go fast.
All right,
4.75. All right. Sell there. Get that in. Now I'm going to get my limit in. Come on. Hit it fast. Let's go. Boom. So now next sale is we are hitting. I'm going to do 90. 93. We're doing a scalp right here. We're not doing anything crazy. We're just getting a few little dollars in, everybody. A few little dollars. See what Bitcoin's doing right now.
Right, one profit.
If you're wondering, we're listening to Mitch Ray. Mitch Ray, great guy. Doesn't chill out anything. Just trades good mid to long term assets. All right, Bitcoin me. I'm gonna move this. I'm moving this stop loss up right now. I'm not gonna mess around. I don't care if I get shut out with only a $12 profit.
6 days, man. Come on. It's pretty dreamish. And then
come on.
We're talking about, like, how can you trade anything but the daily?
Boom. Come on. There we go. Get the stop loss up.
Within 3 days, it goes down 35%.
I'm gonna put the stop loss at 89.25. 89.25, literally just above our entry. I actually might get out of this right now. 0.25.
In what world is that? No big deal, bro.
Modify. I am going to also.
Unless you're talking about something stupidly illiquid.
I'm also probably gonna get out of my.
This is freaking whack. Whack price action.
I'm gonna get out of this pretty much. I don't.
Power hours encouraging on the S&P. We're gonna look at it for sure.
112.50 right there. Come on. Modify that. I'm gonna put it down to 50 probably.
Couldn't take out its next level, next major level.
Wow.
300. So incredibly important on that index fund. Okay, so that's REN. Let's go Wi-Fi too.
Gosh, everything moves so slow today. There we go. I'm out of there. I'm out of there, baby. $175, $150. Sorry about that. But $150 profit. Nice little start to the day. There we go, and we are out. Trade one successful. And now we are going to go back to break. I just got my food coming, and sorry, y'all, but we will be back. That was trade one. You like any other assets, put them into the chat. Any questions on anything, whether it's Bitcoin, SP500, stocks, Dow, I'll be able to hit them. I'm just gotta eat. I have not eaten today. Bitcoin is looking at, I actually kind of wanted to long Bitcoin. So, I'm thinking a long up to here is going to be good, or long. That's the 50 EMA right there. I think that we'll see what the EMAs are on the 1 hour and the 15 minute. I think there might be a retrace up to that, but we'll look at this S&P for a second. It's semi-dependent on the S&P and how Japan and China are going to be looking at the opening of the market post what happened in the United States today. So we'll see. If you like it, please like, subscribe, and then yeah, put whatever you need in the chat. I'll be back.
You know, it's like sweet potato pie and I lose my mind. That's crypto, man. We should make a freaking song over it, okay? Insane price action. Both ways. I think ZRX also got kind of nuked. Again, only after hitting that profit-taking level once and then twice. And yeah, kind of confirmed the top there. And unfortunately, there could be some more downside. You were at a key level, and now I'm getting a little concerned. It's like you tested it, and you keep making these higher highs, and you're testing it. It's almost like right-angled ascending broadening formation behavior, where I don't like that. I do not really like ZRX below 22 cents here. I don't really like it at all below 22 cents here, these two little levels, just because there's just no real levels where it pivots in history until you go way lower. So you might be coming for a second low here at 16 cents. Wouldn't that be something? Wow. Again, though, it's just, this is what happens, right? The trade setup entry was on the 12th. The first target of the trade setup. It was achieved in 23 days. It appreciated in value 70%. Incredible, ungodly. And then EB does it again. And yeah, man, sometimes these market conditions suck. We're not in excess liquidity territory, man. They're taking it away. And now they're going to, the clown association or the clown administration, let's just raise taxes 5%. Yeah, screw it. Win 1776. I'm getting to this point, dude.
Man, I just realized I had reverb on for that whole thing. Sorry about that. You all might be a little
Anyway, so
difficult to listen to, but yeah, that won't happen for the next go.
Y'all shout out anymore that got just wrecked, double-digit percentage losers. We can switch to the S&P real quick. So I was looking at this earlier, and I was talking to somebody, and so not meaning this is actually real. I was just saying, I was like comparing it, maybe, just maybe, if it was the devil's advocate conversation I was having with someone. So yeah, up 0.14% today. Not really any movement. Jerome Powell spoke again. No movement, man. It's just kind of done. Still above the 200-day simple moving average. Bullish and golden candle from March 2nd still valid, if you can even believe it. And that's about it. Pretty neutral here. Long term, the downtrend is still real, right? Until you're taking out and capturing prices above 4,300, I think you're still in that downtrend, right? If, say, we continued to roll over here and then fell below 37.64, you understand it's just another confirmation of distribution, even when it's a higher high than the previous local high. Yeah, it'd be extremely similar to what we saw in March of last year. Man, don't end the month. It'd be a year anniversary of bearishness. Hey, it's Ruben. What's up, dude? Ruben's the guy I was talking about. That little conversation today. What's up, man? Welcome to my world. Believe me, man, it's way more fun when the price action's happening and things are pumping. It's just, these are such dead times for crypto. Only bad news. Nothing good happens. No euphoria. Just only gross. We got a momentary lapse in bearishness for about 6 weeks off those entries at the beginning of the year. And ever since then, dude, it's just been back to business as trash as usual. What we saw the past year and a half. Oh my God, just this space. Bunch of freaking FOMOers and moon boys. Yeah, dude. But there are real ones that are here. It's just, it's the core, man. It's the people that really care about TA. Dow Jones, after that bearish back test of the symmetrical triangle back below the inflection points, you're just kind of holding on here. I mean, you're still, like, it looks like 32,615 is being defended by the buyers for now. You better pray that holds, Larry, because if not, the downside potential is massive based on historical price action, right? Below this last little level, I think it was created, manufactured March of last year. Below that, what does price action almost only and always do? Goes way, way lower. We're talking like 30K, man. 30K below 32.6. Almost always. So have your alert set up on the Dow Jones below that, because if we're getting a beep together tomorrow morning or whenever, next couple of days, you know what that beep represents. A bearish breakdown, a real one. Another one anyway, okay? So
All right, let's do a little Bitcoin analysis.
okay.
See what's going on in the background. Turn that down a little bit.
Still above that 200-day simple moving average, but kind of,
what do I think is going to happen with Bitcoin right now?
the major levels going to be
Move this, get a little bit bigger picture.
and you're in between them right now. So
Pending economic news. First, we're going to go check out some economic news and get a we'll get a handle on that.
you can try and trade them, right? But I'm looking
Take 1 second, look at it together, see what's going down in the world of
normally with confirmation lows, with a little bit of seller exhaustion involved.
world of everything, I guess. I was going to say Forex, but it isn't Forex. FX Empire is where we're going to go. It's got an economic calendar that's doesn't really have any errors or anything. Breaks it down very easily.
IWM. We're going to look at silver K right
This is what's happening in the world. Tomorrow, nothing really big throughout the world. Europe really doesn't matter anymore. Has no real effects upon our
Down, up, down, up, down, up.
our
So why not
let's see,
down again? It would make plenty of sense.
inflation rate for China,
There's just no follow through, and
inflation rate year over year for China, which is 630, which is coming up right now. Japan growth annualized, which is probably what possibly assisted in maybe the S&P going down. We'd have to go see what's happening, see what the S&P is. These drops kind of are timed around that time, so find out in a second.
Silvergate.
I'm going tomorrow, so this is going to be Thursday.
So it was down 5.76% while the market was opened, and after hours it is down another 42.16%. Wow. You know what I did? While it was down like 30+% after hours. And
Initial jobless claims.
for like the open,
The issue is the United States economy has been robust. With this robust economy, in contrary to what the Federal Reserve has wanted. So if jobless claims come in low, it is going to reinforce the Fed's desire to keep rates high and move them up faster and stronger, which is what they just said. I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. I think it's yesterday. I need to see what day it is. Lots happening, but which I think there's a strong chance that jobless claims we are going to come in a little bit better, and if they not, then we'll see. It could be choppiness. I don't think it's going to create an overall smash crash down like it did in these past couple days. Whatever direction it goes, I think it will probably revert back in a short time. But that's that. Now let's take a look. Look at that SP 500, right up to where we wanted it. We had a nice little scalp trade that we started the show with. We made $26. All right, that's my food. Let's see. So far, nothing spectacular.
That's when we can start talking about
it broke that line right there. This bottom line is the all-time volume profile line for Bitcoin throughout its whole life. Getting above that's very important. Staying below it can make it a decent barrier. Let's see. Up a little bit higher.
1800's not even been tested. There's just nothing to look at. It's just like that's what happened. Nothing. After the sell of yesterday, nothing happened. Closed right around where it opened, and on the new day, you're there. So hopefully it holds. Maybe this is where it confirms the bottom. This is what we were praying for on the way down. Like maybe we get a.
Okay, well, stuff is bottomed out pretty decently right now.
To see it actually test. You see, like in February of last year, May of last year, it was actually testing. Look, November.
I like the bottom. I like a little bit of a retrace. I like maybe possibly going up to here, or or even anywhere between these lines. Get this out of the way for a second. We're not really going to see whether this, whether it has the gusto to form into this. Right now, we might need to give it a little bit more time. And by a little bit more time, I just mean a few hours. The daily still is looking quite decent. The daily is running on market cipher. It's running bullish divergence with some nice money flow at the bottom. Pulled back to a spot on the MACD, no bullish divergence on the MACD, but pulled back to a spot where it needed to cool off some steam. That it looks like it almost created a double bottom with this pattern, actually almost a triple bottom. It's slightly higher high.
So look, this is how important.
Slightly higher low.
On silver, right? This
Boom, top, low.
You don't want to fall below that.
Higher high, slightly higher low. Higher high, slightly higher low. Barely, but if it holds, this would create an interesting situation for us.
Right around 1950.
This 50 EMA right here is 22,322. Bitcoin is currently at 21,736. It could be a spot retraceable. That's About a 600 point rise, I'll say.
Iron Condors would have been
I think that might be the place where we're going to go. I'm going to go back down to these lower time frames and see what's rocking and rolling on here, and then we'll figure it out. Okay. I like that. Look here.
After collapsing, after hitting finally
No.
8% retrace. Well, you know, it's funny. It hit the 886. Talked to Scott about
70% in the boat for a scalp long right now. I'm liking the scalp long. I'm going to go check out one more thing on this chart.
If you were just trying to long the 886 there, you'd have been 20% underwater before the reaction began. I don't know if you'd have stayed solvent for that. And so it's still just like below 267.
Okay. Let's see.
Targets virtually 260.
Down here.
You know, it's just there's not a structure here, right? There's no predictable pattern. There's nothing we can identify that's really going to give us greater than a coin solution.
We'll pull up this at. We're gonna pull up a few different. We already got the MACD and the MACD. The lines on the MACD. These two lines right here that you see. Boom, boom. Probably some of the best trading tools that exist. So let me shut that off.
Commodities did not fare very well today. There were some that were up, but just marginally, like lean hog futures. Right after its collapse, hits that 88% retrace, gaps up, and it's still up there. Man, I want to break.
All right. Back to it. Let's see what we got going on. So let me check out the 15-minute. See what we got going on here. There's this. All right. We're doing it. I like it. We're doing it. Let's see where it goes. It might drop a little bit, but I don't care. 21,720. We are going to.
Oh my God, it is such a big deal. It is the 1997 peak. Like that's why it was the first. It was the old all-time high from 1997. That's why it's there. So 8657 is extremely important.
Come on, rotate.
Getting above that would definitely take
There we go.
260. You know, one more time. There's follow through, right?
Bitcoin long 21,720. Maybe 21,725. Whatever we could get it at. We're writing it in now. Let's do it.
Feeder cattle futures. Wow, man. What, you know, this is the. How did the cattles get fed this chart? The cost of it 193.75, multi-year highs today, man. Not much we can talk about multi-year highs. Highest level today since October 23rd, 2015. Heading towards
Here we go, boys.
Crazy, man. Let's go the weekly on this. Just stupid. You will eat the bugs. These charts are telling. I mean, that's what it says. This is the you will eat the bugs. And this is like, you know. It's
All right. I like it.
the cattle price will continue to skyrocket.
Nice. We got it. Got it in.
And it's mooning, and then we can go to actual cattle.
Okay, gonna mark this down, and then we will be going on lunch for a second. Like anything to be reviewed, put in the chat. Even if you go away, I will review it and come back later and watch it. All right, thank you. Hit the like, subscribe. Have a good one. I have to go eat for a bit, but I'm gonna keep this rolling for a little longer.
About it. Fundamentally wrong, dude. Yeah, everything else just kind of marginal in gains, barely any. I mean, there's nothing notable. I mean, orange juice is screwed. Finally, orange juice might be done. Remember, it made the lower high, but it's still above 227. But it's just like there's distribution. I mean, locally, and this could change, but locally, there is distribution, meaning less market participants involved than before, and now before again, maybe. Bearish engulfing candle confirmed today. And the next step is to break 227 and to head on down to 202. So if this distribution is actually happening and buyers do not defend 227, which they've been trying desperately, You got a good 10+% downside. I mean, can you really be surprised, man? Remember the 3 rising valleys? Remember all-time highs? Remember high to low 1272 fib extension achieved? I'm saying, how can you be surprised after such a run, man? Coffee down almost 3%. Yeah, man, it's pretty weak up here. I mean, you're okay above 172. That's the cutoff, though. When you're below 1272, bye-bye, collapse. I think this thing's in a downtrend, and I think it'll eventually, it'll make an 886, right? Full reset. 886 is 107.25, in line with all the supports. It's just going to take a while. It could take months. Probably will take months. You're just going on a little bear market rally now. You don't know when it's going to end, but it will. And when 172 breaks, that's the key inflection point where you know way lower. So Rice Futures didn't have a good day. Check on this. Oh yeah, dude, it's done. Rice Futures breaking that channel it had been confined in since May of last year. Are you kidding me? Let's go. Lowest daily candle close on Rice Futures since July 6th of last year. Okay, Commodities. Whoa, man. Whoa. Remember wheat, it had already broken down. And remember confirmation of distribution. That's it. Lowest daily candle close on wheat since September 13th of 2021. Wow. Ukraine war, Kang pattern, and beyond, and then it's over. It's a bear trend. You were in a bear trend on wheat that quick. I mean, not that quick. It took time, right? But yeah, that right there was telling, and that's a key. And that's what I worry about on the S&P. It's like, are you just doing that again? Well, ain't on. Thank you, dude. Yeah, man. I mean, we are in 1984, and every day gets worse. It's crazy. I can't believe how fast it's accelerating. This dystopic reality we live in. Anyway, I think this is the situation on corn too. Corn, look at this massive confirmation of distribution. It's spectacle, and now you're below the inflection point. Yeah, man, you done on corn. These trends have reversed, but remember how they reversed? The Jesus men. The bear shark 113 head and shoulders testing the old level. I mean, this is like a TAC.
All right, everybody, I have to go. Sorry about that.
The 2008 high, 2011 high.
Any questions you like, put them in the comments below. I'll try and cover it in the next video. Have a good afternoon. See you later.